Understand your leadership style. Basically, there is no leadership style in the world. I work in 20 different companies over the 18 years and having successful and impressive success all over the Middle East. I try to identify all the way to find out one specific leadership style which is most fits for a company or a specific person. But I couldn't do that. Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished no guest today, presidents, honorable presidents, good evening. Good evening. Leadership is basically who manages the business successfully. All managers are leader, but all leaders are not manager. And we should have like good quality to do the planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So this is basically, if we search Google and go through the company and all the way, we will find tremendous leadership styles available. Most among them, I identified 7 of them is more useful, like democratic leadership, which is more participative. It calls like participative leadership, and then we have acrobatic leadership. Acrobatic leadership is like a commonly using the single owner, and they are enjoying the leadership style, and they are not delegating the authority. Another one is laissez-faire leadership. Then we have transactional, transformational, and all other leadership style. So what I am saying here, I could not identify the specific leadership style in one company. I could not apply in one company all the on a specific leadership style. I had to apply multiple leadership style in different places. One story I am going to share with you today, that recently I have completed a project which is 5.5 million worth, where I made a profit around 1 million dirhams. Whereas at the beginning, in the middle, at the middle point, we analyzed the profitability. We had a loss about our cost 1 million dirham. Can you imagine that 2 million dirhams managing within the remaining 6 months period? It was very hard. So I was trying to identify what is the lack and root cause of it. Then we went through and deep dive and identified there was a mistake in the bid department, and pricing variance at the beginning was very high and end was over volume, over margin. So it was taken too much time to identify the issues. With the cooperation of my team, I was able to succeed it. In another case, I had been working in Qatar Olympic Committee in Qatar. We had a worth of 3 million business. After a year, we lost the business, and then we were surprised that what happened. All the team, board members and directors, all were busy to identify the issues. Finally, we got the letter that it was on performance issues. So finally, we claimed 35 million dirhams to the court, along with the bond grantee, altogether 85 million dirhams. So finally, we won that case in 2015. Successfully, we achieved 85 million dirhams. Another case, I'm just sharing with you another story that in Kawasti University, King Abdullah University Science and Technology, where I had been working. So we have a single invoice for like 5.9 million dirhams. So we had a very good performance, but after a year, we have seen that client is deducting 10% for the retention, which was not in the contract, and 10% direct deduction from the invoice amount, which does not make any sense. So I had called to the board of directors and management, all people sat together and identified the issues and communicated with the client, and then we found that yes, there was a lack of services. Then we promised again, and we give them good services for the certain period, then we rescue that certain person again. So that was a success that I'm sharing with you. Then identify another case I do have that in Abu Dhabi, like I'm going to give an example like autocratic leader who is managing the business with his central decision. The guy itself an owner, he used to lose money every time, like every year 400,000. So I identified that as the camp rent 800,000 occupied by 50% people who are less people. So then I amended the contract and tried to give the sub rent and manage the contract successfully. Anyway, that was the autocratic leadership drawbacks. So then I had to change that owner, talking with him, motivating with him, and delegate the authority. And laissez-faire and delegate the authority, I did another place, but that was not also successful. A huge production I did, I achieved the success in the panel factory, but I was not able to make a margin better because cost was over, too much cost was over there because freedom of the purchase. Anyway, my style is today is strategical leadership, who is actually follows the systematic manner and build the system, procedures, job description all the way. So that I built a system called CAFM, Computer Aided Facilities Management. Through that, I can sit at home and I can look after all the employees, what they are doing. In fact, I am able to designate specific job descriptions for engineers, for operation people, for all the people. So today, if I sit in England or Bangladesh or here, I can see who all doing what. And also end of the month, I can see what is the responsibility who has performed. That's all. Thank you very much. Thanks, Toastmasters, for having me.